Rick Rawlings here.
Hello YouTube, it's Rick Rawlings, and today we're here for a special edition of Let's Play Wings Over Flanders Fields because the downloadable content Wings Over Flanders Fields Over the Top expansion has just dropped. So we're going to be taking a quick look at that and seeing what's in store for everybody flying over the western front there and a little bit of the eastern front, I guess. So it's $50 for the expansion, which is a fair chunk of money. That's reasonable, but if you look at the amount of stuff that's included in here, it's pretty considerable. So they overhauled a lot of the graphics settings. They've increased greatly the render distances all the way out to 150 kilometers, so that sort of wall of fog that was perennially there shouldn't be there anymore. They've added a bunch of aircraft in. They've updated a bunch of aircraft. They've done some things with tracer rounds. They're going to be adding in there's a mod out there for sort of like some unique air bases or airfields, and they're going to be adding that in. I think that's going to come in a little bit later, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on here. So I'm going to purchase this, and then we're going to go hop in the game and take a look and see what it looks like. So I'm pretty excited. We'll see you as soon as I get my download up and running here. All right, so here we go. Here's the new Between Heaven and Hell 2 expansion Over the Top. Please ensure you back up. Yeah, I backed it up. Good. Did that. Let me put in my product key. All right, here we are. Take a look at this with a whole new splash screen. Pretty crazy. Whole new, looks like a slightly higher resolution graphical user interface. So let's see, we got leave. I guess that's just exit pilots. Let's look at the pilot screen here. So the pilot book looks pretty similar, except for the buttons are different here. So we've got all our various pilots are still good. Let's see here, we've got some new pictures. Look at that. So you click on the picture, the background, and it will cycle through that. So that's nice. Pilots, campaigns, scenarios, quick flight, credits. I wonder if there's some new scenarios. I don't really do the scenarios much. Let's take a look and see. Probably try one of those in a minute here. And so we've got assist the bombers. What we got? Look at that. So we got a bunch of. I never really do these, but it's good to. You can attack in your Goth. That's nice. All right, main menu. Quick flight, credits, and workshop. So supposedly there's some new workshop features. So let's take a look. Music, persistent weather, wind turbulence. Okay, that's pretty good. Rain and snow's on. Oh, terrain brightness. So this is new. I don't even know what to set it at. 10 to 10. Summer, the terrain brightness should be brighter, I guess. Wish they had like a recommended. Let's just try. I don't know. We'll just try a couple of. So the winter, I guess it really kind of depends on if there's snow or not. If there's snow, it um, should be pretty reflective. But we'll try. We'll try that. Dawn dusk. Those are very helpful hints, OBD. The dawn dusk hint is dawn dusk, and the all day hint is all day. Let's stick with that. Resolution, good. Still all good, I guess. Render distance. We're gonna go 125 kilometers. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. Weather system max size. So that, yeah, they got some new weather systems. We'll just have to see what this all looks like here. High on, large, normal, on, head shake on. I guess it doesn't really matter. Clear glass goggles, rain, dynamic. Oh, so we got now rain is dynamic too. Maybe that always was. I don't know. Red. Sound levels, we're going to go realistic. User interface. Okay. Cam, field of view, external, sun glare on, and cloud fog on. Dot distance. More. Unlimited fuel and ammo off, auto mixture off. Random craft failures on. Engine reliability normal. Oh, this is new, I think. So engine reliability is normal or high reliability. So if you don't want to have your engine kind of conk out on you at a sort of realistic rate, you can turn that on to high and have high uh, reliability on your engine. Force feedback, unfortunately, I think they just started coming out with new force feedback sticks, but they're pretty expensive. I don't have one. Invincible off, ground gunner accuracy normal, gun jams on. I think that's new. Maybe not. Flare guns normal, less accurate. I highly recommend. They should have a stupidly less accurate mode here. But at any rate, I'd recommend that. Claims I do easy because I don't know, just because. And then promotions easiest because we skip those when we skip the days for the flights. I think your promotions are based on number of flights, so you like if you did normal promotions and you skip days like we did to sort of symbolize the fact that your pilot goes up on missions where nothing really happens, you'd never get promoted. This is new, I think, the never lead, so you can have your player flight position, you can always lead, which means no matter who's in charge, you're going to be the leader of the flight. You can do it by rank, which is what we have now, or you could never lead, so you'll never have to be the person in charge of the flight. Player flight altitude, that's all good. If you have limited time, always closest target range can be useful for you. This one all looks pretty normal. I explain all this in the How to WAF series, so if you check out my How to WAF series way back at the beginning of my Wings Over Flanders Fields playlist, I go through all these different things to the best of my knowledge of how they work. I think this is all pretty good. I don't think much of this has changed. I like transfer request always approved. I actually wish they had a transfer immediately right now kind of button to kind of facilitate some role-playing stuff you might want to do, but that's okay. I think that's all pretty much we got to worry about there. Done. And we're going to go do a quick flight and take a look at some of these new features here. So we will try. I'll probably have to switch. Let me go switch pilots for me because I want to try the British or some of the. What if I could fly the Belgium flights with that? We'll take test team at test a lot up for a flight here. Oh, there you go. That's a nice little splash screen there. So quick flight. And we'll see what we've got here. We're going to try out I think we're going to try the Dolphin. Oh, they got the Marine Bullet. Where is it? I just saw it. Did I see it? Did I not see it? Maybe I didn't see it. Swap with Dolphin. We're going to take that one, I think. Just trying to see what else. Marine Saulnier N. I think it's in here. I don't know. Oh, that's it right there. So it's called the Saulnier N instead of the Parasol, which is the other. This one's the Parasol, the Overwing. So the Marine Saulnier N is the bullet. But we're going to do the Dolphin, which is interesting because this is a plane that I actually know virtually nothing about because it hasn't been in a Wings Over Flanders Fields before. So I'm pretty excited about doing that. So we're gonna do where is it? Flanders, Marne, Alsace, North. What is this? That's in North free flight. Should try region. Okay. So that must be the Belgium one, I guess maybe. Let's do Denmark. Yeah. So there's some new new places where you can have pilots. We'll just do Flanders because we are over Flanders Fields. So we're going to do a, where is it? It's the right here, free flight. So we're going to do combat flight, and we're going to do, let's give ourselves 2 wingmen, and we're going to drop our fuel down because having that much fuel would be pretty bad. And we'll give our enemies, enemy craft, give them something reasonable. Where's that New Falls? Look at the New Falls. Where is it? The D12 right there. So we'll get the D12, New Falls, and they'll have 3 wingmen. So it'll be 3 on 4. We'll leave their skill at, let's make their skill random. So we don't know what we're getting. And I think that's pretty good. So we want some, do spring. And I want the clouds to be, I want to see some, oh, that's kind of nice. I think this, yeah, this is a little bit different. Do reasonable weather. So it used to be large, but they used to have like the cloud type you would have. All right, so anyway, like I was saying, I pretty much only know planes that were in Red Baron and Wings Over Flanders Fields because those are pretty much the World War I flight simulators that I've spent most time in. I did have things like Wings of Glory and Flying Corps, and I can't remember that old Rowan one. I couldn't run it anyway, but there was an old Rowan one that came out before some of those other ones that couldn't run that. But so there's really never been a Dolphin that I've been able to play. I have been doing it in Flying Circus. You guys don't know that yet because that campaign we haven't gotten that far yet in my release videos. So I know a little bit about it, but I've never tried it here. So we're going to do that one. We've got everything set up. Let's go to the field. Apparently it's loading. All right, here we are. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Man, that distance is great. How do I get my labels off again? Just know them, I guess. Yep. All right, so there's my enemy aircraft. Look at those clouds look nice. Cloud shadows look great. That weird skybox, actual box skybox thing is good. The sun's better. Man, that's quite good improvements here. No, doesn't appear to be a gun sight on the Dolphin though. So Sopwith Dolphin, unlike the other Sopwiths, is an inline engine. Uses the same Hispano-Suiza engine as the SPAD 13 and the SC5A. So there was actually a shortage of those engines for a while. It's kind of a gangly kind of thing, but let's see where our no tracers. I have no idea where I'm hitting. Devilishly throwing this plane around. Oh, look at the horizon. It's got the horizon bloom, which Flying Circus, I'm not sure I'm super thrilled about that. Where are my bullets going? I don't know where the sight point is on these. Just kind of spray all over the place. Oh yeah, making some hits. Oh, did I hit the pilot? Did you hear that? Whoops, too little on the low on the mixture. I know there's no radiator. Oh, this guy's on my tail here. Same guy or the other one? Yeah, did I shoot you or were you the other guy? I don't know. Yeah, so no blip switch on this Sopwith because it's an inline engine. Gas where I'm shooting. Whoops. Quite. Not quite the maneuver I was looking for. Hang on. There we go. So the ground does look brighter. I'll say that, which is nice. Planes are maybe slightly easier to track, maybe. Uh-oh. 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 It's not good. I think I'm okay. Where is he? Yeah, look at that. Horizon is great. I could probably even really bump it up to 150 all the way out. I don't know. Right, do I still have a... Is my enemy down? Well, look at the one thing I will say about the Thomas Sopwith Company is they had some beautiful furniture on their planes. Look at that. Beautiful. The anti-face smashers on the guns are nice. Tail heavy. A lot of planes. I saw some people flying around here. Alright, let's take a look at the map and see where we are. So we're on our side of the lines. Let's go try landing. Gravity fuel tank there. When you nose down too fast, it cuts the fuel briefly. Let's see, I saw a aerodrome a while ago. Right there. Field. Yeah, very, very nice. I love the new sky. The gradations on the sky color is really good. Certainly love the distant horizon. Terrain does look brighter, at least as far as I can tell. Must have missed the thing that turns on my tracers, so I can't really speak to that. That was right there. Right there. Still got all of their aerodromes surrounded by trees. Sherwood Forest Aerodrome. Side slip a little bit here, try to cut some velocity. Oh yeah, so also they talked about the tree gen seems a little bit better. I think they don't seem to bug out in their LODs as much, which is nice. It's very pleasant. If you are a Wings Over the Reich owner, you're also going to get, they're going to update Wings Over the Reich the same way, I believe. And I still can't really land on the field any better, but it's pretty stable coming down. Oh, that's must have got my landing gear clipped on that guy. We did briefly run into each other, I think. Let's take a look outside. So yeah, I must have clipped my landing gear, so I had one wheel taken off by him. Oh, look at that. Yep. Other than that, she's in pretty good shape. That's the so that's the very nice model for the Dolphin. Like it. All right, let's get out of here and see what is what. Flight will not be logged. Yep, that's perfectly acceptable. Shot down. You are shot down by direct. Well, okay, I guess. So details claims. This is a nice, slightly new little thing there. So I got two guys. So I must have been attacking two separate ones. I shot one down with my 20 bullets, I guess, and then clipped the other one with my plane, I think. And then we shot down another one and got one guy was killed. My wingman was killed. Mr. RC-40 Airman, we will mourn you. All right, I like it. Very, very nice. So I think there's quite a bit of nice new details here. Haven't touched on all of them. If you go look at the, if you go look through the website where I showed you where it was and you scroll through that list of stuff, there's a lot of things on there. We haven't, like, for example, if we go, let's go take a look real quick at the pilots, and let's take a look at a new pilot here. So I know they said something about you can enlist by battles, maybe. So let's go back, start career enlistments, squadrons. Right, so you can pick your nation. So here you go, Belgium. Here's your Belgium nation. And so there you go. Escadrille number 1. So they have some craft not available yet. That's probably hinting at what they will maybe look to expand on in the future. But if you go forward, there is the Newport 10, I'm pretty sure. Let me go, I think once they get to Newport 10. Okay, Newport 17, right? So some of those. And then they do have some split fighter bomber squadrons now, which is kind of nice. So there's one. Escadrille 5. I want to see where the Hanrio is. Right there, the Hanrio HD1. Roll fighter, offensive, morale, elite. Go into the SOP with Camel. So it looks like they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 escadrilles currently, and only this one. It looks like maybe 2 of them fly the Hanrio, I think. Let's just let's plop a guy in this one just so we can check out that plane real quick. I don't know what this does. Okay, just kind of tells you something about the plane. And we will enlist. And we'll just call him new guy. Just so we can try this out. It's all good. All right. Check. So yeah, I got to learn some of the new buttons here. So the quick flight, just so we can take a quick look at that plane. Right there. Right there, the Unreal HD1. It's, let me see if there's any other new planes in here. I think everything else is. That's what I actually was watching. Somebody on the forum posted these pictures of some planes that I forgot were even in the game. I can't even remember which. Oh, it was the Liberty DH4 there or whatever. I forgot they were even in the game. Like there's so much in this game that because I usually fly in the same region before I get shot down, and I don't even get to those planes, so it's kind of interesting. But we'll try this one out just as a free flight. Let's take a look at. So we'll do winter. That's good, and we'll look at heavy weather. Look at snowy weather. Do rainy weather. Try rainy weather, and just go to field. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a windshield there. It's got the rain right on it. And look at the cloud. Oh, look at the different layers of clouds. Are very nice. Are we still attacking enemies, I guess? So this one is a rotary engine with a blip switch. So there's your blip switch right there. You can see it articulate on there. Pretty nice. Motor pedals. And just got like one Vickers gun in the front, right in the front of your face. Kind of like the pup. So the Sopwith pup, same basic gun configuration. And I don't know if I think we're doing a free flight. I think it was, so let's kind of go. So there's still a little bit of cloud pop. The clouds are not true volumetric clouds. Only so much blood you can squeeze from the stone, I suppose, but they really look good. And certainly the two different layers, really nice there. Zoom back a little bit. Just having that extra draw distance is really nice. I guess that goes all the way through. Wing divide there. Oh yeah, so you get that the fog effect, isn't that kind of better there? That sort of distant haziness seems to be nice. Raindrops are, I think the same. Raindrops are pretty consistent. Let's give ourselves a little loop. Which, of course, went right into a fog bank when I did that, so not super impressive. All right, pretty nice. See what the winter trees look like when you get down there. Oh yeah, look, so seems to be a lot less pop-in with the trees than we used to have, which is nice because I've definitely gotten killed by that before. Like their tree didn't extend up to where you were and going in for a landing, and then all of a sudden a big extra chunk of the tree comes up and your pilot is toast. So I definitely like that. All right, quit out of here. Not logged, very good. Our efforts are making a difference, very good. Go to the main menu. So there you go, there's our first look at the Wings Over the Flanders Fields Over the Top expansion, which you're going to look at it and you're going to see that the expansion is slightly more than the original game, which is, that's true. The original game has been out for several years now, so even if you just get that part of it, you're getting, you've seen my whole series there. I think you're getting a pretty good amount of game content, and then when you're ready, if you are ready to step up to the next thing, well, I think for me, just looking at those horizon distances and just some of the facelift stuff, some of the extra workshop stuff. I'm going to try some of these new campaigns here at some point. So for me, it's a no-brainer, but then this is like one of my favorite games of all times. You guys will have to take a look at it and see what you think, but this is a small two-man team. There's not a lot of World War One flying action available out there. Certainly one that focuses so heavily on the first-person experience, first-person single-player experience. So give it a look, and we're actually going to start. I'm going to start a new campaign next week with trying to look at some of the over-the-top stuff here and see what we can get from that. So this is Rick Rawlings. Thanks for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed this sneak peek at Over the Top, the Wings Over Flanders Fields expansion, and I hope you join us the next time when we play Wings Over Flanders Fields, now Over the Top.